I always think that's my flaw. I'm a thinker. And I think that many people nowadays forget that there is a gap between what you can do on the web and what you can do in real life. What do I mean by that? What you do on the web is like a movie. You can cut, you can have outtakes, you can edit, and you can do whatever you want if you know how to. I don't know much. All my videos are like this. I never edit because I'm not able to. I should be able, but I'm not. Should be able to do that. But the problem is, do you want your life to be unreal or real? Because if you want your life to be real, remember, what you're good at in real life, with no cuts, with no editing, with no starting all over again. You have a real audience in front of you. If you make a mistake, you cannot delete it, cancel it. No way. People will remember each and every mistake you make, unless you are smart enough, when you make a mistake, when you're improvising, to play other things after that make it look not a real mistake. But you need to be able to transform what you have in your mind into music. That means playing every day, listening to music, trying not to read and to memorize or to improvise or to do rather what you hear. So the problem is, how can I know if a person is able to perform decently a whole gig? Play whole gig live. What do you mean? Nowadays it's difficult. I cannot play in by the way, YouTube sent me another threat because I didn't want to get threats. After some months they discovered a video, they say it's not according, whatever. They're going to, I laugh at it out because they're so. Anyway, to make a long story short, even with recordings, with backing tracks, that shouldn't be like this, because we should play and interact with real people. But in a pinch, and I am in a pinch, we can do that. And try to play, for example, yesterday I recorded 88 ecos in Greek. I'm thinking Greek. I'm not even Greek. 28 minutes, and at the end, back to back. I mean, I didn't play well. So my limit is 25 minutes on a euphonium, much less on a playing uninterruptedly. Okay? So, endurance and playing the right notes. Not only reading, but improvising. Improvising is more questionable what the right notes are. If it sounds odd and sounds bad, it's bad. Mistakes are bound to happen. The problem is how blatant they are and how long and how frequent they are. So it's a honing process. So my understanding is that most of players don't project the real image of themselves because they're not good. Who would like to project a real image of himself? Me. But in time, this is an attitude that would produce results. but in a long time. Obviously, I always try to upload something good, but I have to play 100 times the same song to get it decently right. Something's amiss. So I'd say take the web and YouTube what it is a tool that you can use the right way. It's not your end. It's not your goal. Okay? Your goal is to show up for a gig and make a decent impression. And that is the result of a practice on a daily basis practice. That you on a daily basis. I'm getting out and I'm getting tied up in knots. So what I strongly recommend is judge yourself by the average level that you hear when you practice, because sometimes you would play very badly, sometimes there's a fluke and you get it right. The problem is, okay, I get it one right, I'm not that good. When you listen to records and you have even live recordings, and I listen to Chet Baker, Miles Davis, J.J. Johnson, they play good from start to finish. Okay, nobody's perfect. Sometimes he's not inspired, the sound is not that good, some notes doesn't sound good, he could play better. But generally speaking, their average level is high. There are not moments where they get lost. There are no moments that we get the wrong note and they keep it long. Never. And moreover, you forget they're playing an instrument, you just listen to music. Don't get too focused on the instrument, okay? Instrument is a means to an end. I think myself of when I play wind instruments, not when I play the guitar and ukulele, as a jazz-minded player. So my goal is playing jazz. My goal is not playing the euphonium or the baritone horn, my new addition to my paraphernalia, to my brass stash, a spoon. Okay, that is what I wanted to say. I think that some people are more into uploading videos on YouTube, and they think that's the be-all end-all of their activity in front of an audience. No, it's not real. Mainly jazz, you it's like theater, it's not like movies. You need to have a feedback with real audience. Goodbye.